head up toward the Sturbridge Toll Plaza. Sturbridge rest stop actually probably getting hit pretty hard right now. Carl Avini, confirmed tornadoes, confirmed touchdowns in Wilbraham on Main Street. Sturbridge, Route 84 and 90, we were just talking about the Sturbridge Toll Plaza. A confirmed tornado touchdown at the Sturbridge Toll Plaza, 84 and 90. That's, you know, right there. You got the rest stop, too, at the top of the hill once you get onto the Mass Pike. And in Monson, too. Monson also a confirmed touchdown. So we have 3 confirmed touchdowns, all from this cell right here.
Hey, Todd, real quick,
sure.
with these touchdowns, and this is serious business. I mean, people can absolutely get killed in a storm like this. This is a great time. A couple of things real quick. You need to give reminders to the folks what they need to do, because anybody's watching or listening, please tell them what they need to do, because you hate to think that somebody's just sitting there watching the TV upstairs with this storm coming at them.
This particular storm has been warned on since it was in the Berkshires. And when it hit Westfield, a trained spotter saw a funnel cloud. And when it got to Springfield, that funnel cloud reached the ground and produced a tornado. There has been a tornado for the better half of an hour and a half on the ground from Springfield now to Southbridge and Sturbridge. So the next town's up in the path we just went over. It's going to go right through the Blackstone Valley and maybe even clip northern parts of Rhode Island. You need to get indoors immediately. You need to get to the basement of your home immediately. That is absolutely the safest place, hands down the safest place in this situation. You need to get into the basement of your home. And if you do not have a home, you do not have a foundation, maybe you're at a place of business, you need to get in the lowest level of your business or your home, and you need to get to an interior room away from windows. Those windows will absolutely shatter, and they'll become flying debris. And you know what flying debris does. So interior room, if you do not have a basement, and if you do have a basement, get down there immediately. And stay down there, crank up the volume on your TV so you can hear us, crank it up, and stay down there until the storm passes. Stay down there until the storm passes. We'll walk you through it. We'll walk you through the towns that are coming up here. We'll walk you through the times that they're going to hit, and we'll walk you through when it's going to pass. And then we'll all get through this. All right, this is a major, major situation. Confirmed tornado since Westfield all the way now through Southbridge and Sturbridge. Confirmed, we just had a spotted funnel at the Sturbridge Toll Plaza and the Sturbridge Rest Area up on 90. Here's your circulation right in here.
Hey, Todd, and as you're pointing out that circulation, quick question for you. It almost looks as though those two systems are merging now. As you look at those, we're also getting some reports that we have cars overturned on I-84 in the Sturbridge area. That's confirmed. But are those two actually coming together right there?
It's possible, Lisa, that these two can join. And we saw back to the west out of the Berkshires a well-defined line with several storms lined up that kind of came together as a cluster. It's totally possible that these two storms could merge, but right now they are not. Okay. And right now they are 2 separate cells with separate warnings on them. Jonathan?
All right, real quick, Todd, we want to also get to some video that we're just getting in. This is coming in from Springfield. This is from Main Street, and you can now see some of the damage. We were getting reports that windows had been blown out, not only at ground level, but also in the stories, like 3rd and 4th story of some of the buildings there as well. You can see it looks as though there is a police officer parked in the middle of the street and people milling about, and it looks as though there is a significant amount of damage because some of the debris is now scattered around the street.
There are reports that a command center has been set up now in Springfield, that all off-duty police officers are being sent downtown. They're referring to this as a mass casualty event. They want to mobilize as many people as they can, but you look at these pictures, this is devastating.
It slammed into the top of that building, and it looks like it just peeled the roof back right there. I mean, these are buildings that just before this storm were 100% normal, and now that is not anything close to it. This was a tornado that touched down. The video that we saw earlier showed you this large circulation, and Todd was talking about it. That doesn't necessarily have to be a pinpoint defined tornado, and it clearly did a lot of damage, and we were getting these reports early, and now this is the first video that we're starting to get to see. And as this being a fluid situation, we're going to now start seeing video come in and pictures like this come in, people who have taken still pictures. This one came from Marty Hayes looking at the storm, Maureen Hayes, I apologize, moving into Springfield area.
We heard from Bob Germano a moment ago, who was actually in the Springfield area when this hit. He lives in Agawam. He was in West Springfield at the time, describing what was not a huge cloud, but a cloud that was very, very close to the ground. And Todd, to your point earlier, you can't always see the rotation in these storms, but you do know, based on radar, that they've been making their way across the western part of the state now into the central part of Massachusetts.
Okay.
Hold on, we got to turn your mic on, Todd. Hold on.
Unfortunately, I think we have Christina Hager with us on the phone. Christina, you're heading in that direction now. Can you tell us what you're seeing?
Yeah, we're actually just getting off the Mass Pike, turning around. We were heading towards the Springfield area, and I would say it was about 10 minutes ago that it felt like we were driving right through the storm system. The skies just turned very dark and ominous clouds and pounding rain, and what was startling was the hail that was hitting the windshield. And this was just when in the Sturbridge area and west of Sturbridge, right near the 84 interchange. And then I would say maybe in a matter of about 5 minutes, the sky, as we headed west of that point, the sky just started to brighten up and the rain started letting up. We're now more in the Palmer area, so west of that 84 interchange. And
seems that the velocity scans are showing a weakening of the tornado field, wind field around the tornado. No, I see that.
Well, it's not. There's 35 out and one in. What's this green here? This is like 5 or 10, maybe. Just one. Okay, so at least on this scan, it's lost its
lost a lot of
rotation
there.
Now we have to be careful because sometimes these storms at this elevation, they're rotating, and then suddenly that rotation actually drops a little bit. So it actually, if this is the radar beam, this pen, sometimes the radar beam can shoot over the rotation. So perhaps that's what's going on, is that the tornado is getting close enough to the radar that perhaps it's the beam is overshooting the rotation. So again, we don't want to let that one get away from us there just yet.
You still have the signature hook echo with that, and you can see that in the back side of that hooks back around like that, so that's still a concern. All right, back to the news desk.
It definitely is something else when you're looking at these storms and tornadoes on radar, but definitely overwhelming when you see video. We are getting new video in now. Let's go to Matt Lorich, who brings that to us.
Viewers now sending us some home video. We want to roll that for you, and apparently the image is pretty small. This coming from a cell phone is what we were told. As we show you this video, we're also hearing from a spokesperson for the mayor of Springfield, and we are happy to report no injuries reported there in Springfield. He says he was looking out his city hall window around 4:30 this afternoon when he saw a massive cloud of debris floating in a circle. Okay, so here is that home video,